Disclaimer, I'm probably gonna start crying in this one. I'm already starting to tear up, and it's all because of this fucking cow. So I don't know how many of you have watched Okja on Netflix, but you should go do that right now. Stop this vlog and just put aside some time and go watch Okja on Netflix. It's OKJA. It's by an amazing director who's made some really, really good movies before. If you've seen The Host, the Korean horror film, he made that. It's basically Totoro if Totoro was owned by a corporation that wanted to kill and eat it. And then the little girls have to go save Totoro. That's Okja. And it's a big comment on like the meat industry and how there's no moral way to mass consume an animal. Like that just doesn't make any sense. There's no moral way to do that, especially intelligent animals like pigs and cows. In congruency with that, I just found out the story of this cow named Emily. So the story of Emily the cow, and why it's notable and why I'm talking about Okja is because her life story, she's a real cow, shares a lot of parallels with the movie Okja. So you're gonna like the story a lot more if you've seen that, which is why you should stop watching this. Go watch Okja. Literally minutes before this cow was gonna be killed in the slaughterhouse, she jumped a 5-foot fence. This massive, this 1,000-pound animal. It's not like a horse where they're like thousands of pounds of muscle and they're known for jumping and they're athletic. Cows are meant to like stand in a field and just graze all day. This cow jumped a 5-foot fence. It was taller than she was, and she ran away into the wilderness of Massachusetts. And this was all in the winter, during record amounts of snow. She was at large for 40 days. It's thought, this is why I'm gonna start crying, it's thought that the reason she was able to get away for so long is because people who lived in the area saw her, knew who she was because it got reported that she was an escaped cow, and instead of like turning her in, they all helped her. That's so sweet. Nobody was like, oh, that's someone's property, we need to call the people who own that cow. They were all like, yeah, you fucking go. You fucking go. Here, come here, I'll give you some food. Hang out here as long as you want. I'm not gonna tell anybody. Like, oh, it's so good. And apparently, a lot of the time, she was seen running with a herd of deer. Oh my god. Can you fucking imagine? You're like raised in a slaughterhouse, and then 5 minutes before your imminent death, you fucking bolt and you miraculously overcome this gate, and then you find the whole world, dude, and you're running with deer. You don't even know what a deer is, and now you finally get that taste of what you should have when you are brought onto the planet Earth. You get a little taste of it. And any one of these people could have fucking ended it. And I'm sure that all those people weren't vegetarians. I'm sure they just all wanted to help. They just all knew, like, dude, this cow fucking deserves it. They jumped a fence. This cow fucking deserves to be out here with these goddamn deer. So then eventually the cow got caught. And I don't know how it got caught. I don't know if someone turned it in finally or what. After it was caught, this family, the Randa family, went to buy the cow alive from the slaughterhouse, which agreed, and I guess the family had a wilderness sanctuary called Peace Abbey, but the cow was brought there on Christmas Eve, how beautiful, and that's where it got to live out its life, with this family who believed that it deserved to live! And the cow got famous because of the story and everything, and became like a huge animal rights and vegetarianism, veganism, like, icon. It was a big deal. And the story ends with Emily dying in 2003. She died from uterine cancer, which was a side effect of the hormone RBGH, which is what they were giving her to make her grow and shit. Like, it's really common. Lots of cows are given that growth hormone. But before she died, this is another little sweet thing. So before she died, she was visited by a Hindu priest. And if you don't know Hinduism, cows are very sacred in Hinduism. They placed a golden thread, I don't know the significance of this because I'm not Hindu, but they placed a golden thread around her leg and through the hole in her ear where the tag was from the slaughterhouse. When she did die, she was buried between statues of Mother Teresa and Mahatma Gandhi. Like, that's how much, oh. They also commissioned a statue of her to be above her grave, and it has, what is it? It's, she's adorned with a blanket and flowers, which are Hindu signs of respect. And it's above, like, that's her grave. And it doesn't even end there with like how much people honored this fucking cow. they released hair clippings from her markings on the forehead and from her tail tip, and then traces of her blood. I don't know how they got that. That's kind of weird. And then the piece of thread that was looped through her ear, they released that into the I never know how to pronounce this, Ganges River in India. And I've just been like reeling ever since I found out about this today. This cow had to miraculously jump a fence to get that respect. But I feel like that's the respect we should be giving to all animals, especially ones that give us life and feed us. Anyway, go watch Okja, and then go read the story of Emily. It's linked in the description. Go read that story, and then try not to fucking cry. Emily's my hero.
I'm just fighting temptation.